Start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now James to throw on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Set, ready. Take the Pittsburgh. Ball shot. Go on, D. Check stone. Grab on. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Echo, echo.
Here's James to throw on 3rd down. Go, trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what?
There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. James now looking to throw on second down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
15, line 15, Army. Watch 15, Mike 15. Here it comes. Come on. That's right, let's go. Hey, Mike's, go. Mike's 15.
On third down, James. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Breaks through the contact. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check. He's checking. Crash.
James going to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Let's go. Fo's the mic.
They'll run it now out of the gun. The 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
15's the mic. I got 15.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Hey, look, we're going to... That's Mike 15, all right?
To throw is James. To throw on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now James, off the play fake. Going up top for Kupp. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down in. Who's the intended target? 3rd down here. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer reps. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
3 down, 3 down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Good job. On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Set. 15 on it. 15 on it. Mike's 15. Mike's 15. In your face. 15's the Mike. 15's the Mike. I got 15.
Looking to throw. James. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Switch.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Let's go.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Keep it up, guys. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. 22, Jet Bomber. 22, Jet Bomber. Hot 7. 15. Mike 15. Watch 15.
Here's James, operating from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
15. That's the way. 15's the Mike. 15's the Mike. I got 15. Let's go, G.
Back to throw. James. Benjamin's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. James now from the gun. He'll throw toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
You're about ready for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. James operating from the gun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is James. To throw again. That'll be caught by Cup. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike's 15. Mike's 15. 15's the Mike.
Now James throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
15. Mike, 15. Hey, tight.
Here's James. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Mike 8. Mike 8.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check 26. Slam.
To throw on 3rd down. James going up top for... This is caught inside the 15. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You got 3 down. I got one.
Mike 8.
James now throwing again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Going to give this time to the tailback. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the... This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's it. My game. Squeeze. Watch the pass.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15. Mike's 15. It's a party now. It's a party. Watch the safety cream.
Looking to throw. James. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. James throwing on 4th down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Back to throw. James. That's caught by Waller out left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. James. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
What we got?
To throw is James. Off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost. Everything looks